Paramedics in one county are about to have access to something they've never had before: blood. Now, it's in hospitals, of course, and it's also on emergency helicopters, but ambulances, they typically don't carry blood. Our Evan Krugel shows us why that is such a big deal right up the hill.
There's never a good time or place to have a car crash. But if you need one of these in Clear Creek County, get ready for a long drive to the hospital. Like really, really, really long.
There's really not a lot that we can do. Just get them to a trauma surgeon as fast as possible.
Aaron Crawley says that trip down to Denver can take over an hour before patients finally reach a doctor like Scott Branny.
They're going to be pretty sick by the time they get there, if they get there.
But that is about to change, as paramedics here become the first in Colorado to carry whole blood in their units.
What we're trying to do is provide these patients the opportunity to live long enough to get to the trauma center to have their trauma definitively taken care of. And it works really well for that.
Dr. Branny says getting a critical patient even 1 unit of blood can increase their chances of survival by 50%.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's huge.
John Manassian's team will have to keep the blood stored in a cooler at the proper temperature. But he says getting it might be the hardest part of the process.
If we're going to be able to give this life-saving product in the field, we need people to be able to donate that, and that needs to happen continuously. I think it's nice for that to happen, knowing if you're living in Clear Creek County and you're donating blood, that the blood you're donating could be potentially given to somebody in this county to help save a life.
We need people to donate, and it's going to get used. This is not something that goes to waste.
Now, Clear Creek will hold a blood drive next Wednesday up in Georgetown. They need type O universal blood. They do have enough to start carrying it next week, but they're expecting they will need a lot more. Get this, of the 1,800 calls they responded to last year, half of those patients, 900, required a lengthy transport out of Clear Creek County. Kyle.
And just as soon as you're coming on television to tell us that Clear Creek County is first on this, we hear from another county that's like us too soon.
It's the race to get blood on ambulances. Kind of ironic timing. About an hour ago, we received a press release from Colorado Springs Fire saying they're going to start doing this exact same thing. So folks up there saying this is really just the tip of the iceberg. You have a really rural EMS department and a very urban EMS department moving in this direction. They expect this to be a trend in the years to come.
Hopefully a lifesaver. Evan Krugel.